I want to talk a little bit about the year that is almost over. It was an interesting year. I think we can agree on that. I've made some notes. Let's see what I wrote here. It's not very complicated when we look back at 2021, is it? It's not complicated. Society as a whole decided that, or our so-called leaders, should I say, those who like to view themselves as our leaders, they decided that no longer will we, use logic and sense and reason. We will instead become very emotional about everything. Now, that process had been going on for some time, but now 2021 was about fear, and it was about control, and I can tell you this, we have only seen the start. I wish I could say the opposite, that this will soon be over. I think we have these people have just, they just started. But anyway, I wrote that, first of all, I got used to being called names. Yeah. Not face to face, but pretty much everyone else in, mainstream media and so on. And it's quite insane when you think about it. It's just because I haven't had the poke in the shoulder, that injection, that we're not supposed to talk about unless we praise it. Then it's okay. But you shall not question that, So I've been vocal about that, and I've received a lot of hate. It's amazing how these people, these journalists, who have never really looked into this with the way you're supposed to look into these matters. They try to belittle you. They try to, yeah. Okay, but before I move on, please consider subscribing. This is a tribe, this is a community, and we are growing stronger every day. And when I said these people, the tyrants and all those, when I said that they have just started, they just, we have just started as well. We are strong, and we are getting stronger every day. And I promise you, I will stay here. Well, not on this spot, but I will be here, and I will keep my eyes on what's going on, and I will comment on that, and I will use my voice. And some of you, I know you're in a much more difficult situation. You risk losing your job and so on, and some of you can't speak out. I understand that. You've been telling me that you want to speak out, but you would lose pretty much everything if you did. So I get that. But I will, in a humble way, maybe be your voice, if you let me. So join this community, help building this tribe. And there are many other tribes like this one forming now. And we are strong. We are strong, and we are not afraid. We are not afraid. Okay, so yeah, when I said I got used to, I will never get used to being called names, but it became something that I I expected. Now, I already said that logic, sense, and reason was thrown out the window, and instead, fear-mongering filled the mainstream media news, and we were supposed to be judgmental, obedient, fearful. Have we seen something like that before up through history? Now, I lost friends, and I made friends. And I guess that those people who now do not want to talk to me were not really friends to start with. So it's all good, you know, because the people who have reached out, the people who reached out and said kind words, you know, I really, it really helped me through some difficult times, because this was on a personal level a difficult year as well. And I guess we have all lost someone, you know. Yeah. So I want to thank you for that. I want to thank you for reaching out and offering your friendship and support. It has meant quite a lot to me. Now, I will probably talk a little bit in another video about what I believe is coming, what we should expect, which also is not very complicated. If you're still able to see, you know, objectively observe what's going on, you know what's coming. And the tragedy here is that so many people, they have lost that ability. Now, I believe that one of the best and healthiest things we can do is to get into nature, connect with nature, because not only is it very healthy, but it helps you look at things in a much more sensible way. It removes all those fake filters, if you will. Okay. So 2021 was not a good year. It was not a good year at all. It was difficult. It's going to become difficult as we move forward, but I think now we know what to expect. Now we know what's coming, and some of us, we have already started to, we are preparing, we're ready to fight, you know, we are ready to hold the line. And we will never give up, and we will never obey, we will never let these bastards win. No. Because, you know why? Because I know this. I know that we are stronger than them. And we are a minority. And when I say we, you know, I like to define it as those of us who believe in freedom of choice, freedom of expression, bodily integrity, those things that keep us from becoming slaves. Those of us who believe in those values there, we are strong. And if you value freedom, if you understand what that is and what it means, you are welcome in this community. Okay, the water is boiling. Now, you may ask, why do I have my little firebox here in the creek? Well, it's because I don't like to burn these square holes in the forest floor. And yeah. Okay, let's put this here. So yeah, we are just getting started, and if I didn't say so already, 2021 was the year when people show their true colors, you know. And it's scary in a way. It's scary to when you see all these people who support a complete lack of respect for other people's freedom. There's support of this implementation of a totalitarian kind of society, because that's what's going on now. That's what we are witnessing. Seeing people in support of these things, it's scary, you know. It's sad. It's kind of disgusting to witness, actually. And I don't know what to say, you know. Those people, they are gone. They're lost. There will be people who will be changing their minds because they will finally realize what's really going on. And no, not talking about any conspiracy theories or anything like that. Just look at the things that are already out in the open for all to see, you know. But the problem with these people, who they refuse to see. They refuse to see. As long as they're comfortable, you know, they will accept everything and anything. As long as they can sit there down in their couch, eat some crap and watch TV, that's all that matters to these people. So I hope they will wake up, but I think maybe it's too late for them now. I don't know. But those of us who are awake, we must stick together, you know. And we might not agree on everything, and that's okay. We must respect that we're different and that we view things differently. But we must come together and fight what's going on now. And as I've said before, you know, why would I care? You know, I could go hiking for 10 years, right? But I'm a father, and that's why I'm using my voice. That's why I'm calling these people out. That's why I refuse to let these people have their way. We must fight. We must never stop fighting against what's happening now. Because if we lose our freedom, it will be very difficult to get it back. History has shown us that. But anyway, that's all for now. Take a look at the other video that should appear on the end screen here, and God Jul, or Merry Jule, or Happy Christmas, whatever. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.